MCBYT caliber as a woman in the pictures we are no bichim.
Okay.
Yirenkyi. Yes.
Okay. Where are you?
The days at bichim.
Okay.
No, and crab rim.
Okay. A school team, Anna.
School.
Oh, nice. The Kalim day at the cycle. Oh, Muzumuni near him. Oh, nice.
Or be Shegua, I'm vice president of the state.
Oh,
yes.
Shegu,
I'm on 2 for near J. Shegu, I'm the whole country near J.
Oh, what to bet him and what to bet him for him. What to bet him, my name, papa. Wow. And obviously the bread, I mean, a picture no your pages were number 3, no. No, or the message we have by the number 3 just no.
Oh, okay.
The Asamoah Jande World Cup. Is it 2006? Okay, young comrade, here's a message, you know. Nothing video, first a picture now the buyer, no. Since some pictures, ni videos, the free Canada, but and then into in Ukraine. Farboy.
So Caleb was wearing 3 Gs. Imagine grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, your ball friendly match and Samoja can once your ball or your proud was number 3 Gs. Na or the co-world cup na ebeboapa. She number 3 Gs.
Yes. Musa no men can just a dog. Ghana, you do Black Stars no do.
General.
A Bruce.
General.
A Bruce.
And now. The vice president of the state. I take a course or in 246 to a view. Me who were teaching near Nintini. I did Ghana, could do Canada. Now, she Ghana this year, a bit PM on who shany padome cuckoo dam from all sectors of our lives politicians, religious leaders, traditional leaders, and all that. I feel to one man, Bissam say, Sancrofu could be back catch and say, I'm a football people. I'm on a football no year mudia. Into Kokebia no I can't show say you are crying more than they believe that. Omumbre bium. Nikwanso biakas asem ni bium. Because the kind of dignitaries we got mention you. Yeah. Politicians, traditional leaders, religious leaders, business executives, basically every aspect of our lives. Big boys were there at the World Cup. And to football in general, say any year a big. Me name which occasion, and this training and in team when you know one place. Travel far and near to support the Black Stars. And their catcher and say, more beyond country as a football, a certain group of people there. Into our back can be beyond who sing the when you know, Yenyamu and your man dear, and your mudia, and you'll be a dear.
This will be a cabby.
Nobody in the Quasoma Casasam,
you now could be one way over 2 tankurums this year.
You see, they should not tell us this again. Football is big, very big. Na yen abons a Ghana for say do you football pa. General Shankophobia or more frail beside blasters this year. You ask yourself, say no, then no football. You see, enti no kwasem Ghana for ye paying football no pa. Media catcher me and say, Kopia funny person min kumian median tunching, Nankian T and Nincy was say, ye may who 5 years. We want to resurrect our football because our football is down. And game no general Ghana for a Canada omo free akoye ye mom nso abaso. They supported the team and supported the team well. They matched the Panaman for no back book for book. Yes, they are North Africans and North Americans. It's on their soil. But the Ghanaian fans were vociferous. You could hear them loud, singing with passion, supporting their nation. And this is what we are all looking for. Say, football no, in unify emu. You know, a baby jet Asamoah Jan, TV.
Oh, you're huge, Joe.
Asamoah is big. Asamoah is big. So we told TV, so now accolades, no, Ghana's first player to have scored for Ghana at the World Cup. African's all-time top scorer at the World Cup. The one with most goals for Ghana. Okay, calculates in this. The catcher was no matter the obey or club football. Minor one year and some mania. Look, several Ghanaians, you can't club football successes. Asamoah Gyan doesn't come near so many players. Or Sule Muntari Machi, or Kodwa Samoa Machi, Stephen Apiamo, Michael Essien, or Machi, but he's enjoying this fame because of dedication and service for Mother Ghana. I'm not saying that the others didn't do that, but he really gave a dedication, a year, say a bonabaso, and how I was adding who are boys in the name, it looks good. My name is Ever Park and so on.
Ever Park and so. Ever Park and so. My name is movie or Andy.
Yeah.
My name Denga Uncle Ye said, "Sa goal na masa last minute na ye draw." A nasi be a Ghana Lucia. Is that the way you are going? I don't know. A day as Uncle Fui never been a combo go through.
They would be disappointed.
Yeah.
Make I say, me share game now. Me now for be forever from Columbus, Ohio. Almost 5. Almost a match off, and they will be on Quajuma.
Oh,
Ghana match. Tino movies. I say and in the team in the first time, I say, do you have a different blaster? This is the blaster. What's a born on more born yet? I was so a year or one. I'm still on to mobile because this is a team. Their last 5-6 games or more in a new coach coming on board, having the pair in for the second time. Obviously, I just take time for you to see the proper shape. I was special Ghanaians a bit me up. Into the red, then anyone can go forward because no matter the players, you bear some bone. France now we have on the almost expectability. And you know, the problem can be at their back one young value. A football no the commercial or the economic aspect of the game. And it's a born ya a quaya in nipper could be a woman in Belfast were benefited. You know, a free dance and be seen there. Me a sure say Jesse am a touch of a brutals.
yeah. Oh, what touch it?
Me am a touch.
Back 1,000.
No. Me can't
See this. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Obia Pejesi. And not a joke, could you believe so? Obi was 74 years of Wabrewa. Or ten a star, no, and a me back, one mamma back, Bokro Mesty. Who ya was a debby on a soup.
Yeah.
And why Jesse and Sanasa into Obia Pejesi. And not because of anything. It is because Ghanaians love their football. It is because Ghanaians love their national team. So it doesn't mean they don't like the national team. But say you, Busa Jesse, Ghana Habia. Stores are more 4 p.m. 3 p.m. and draw more 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Into a chill say, Blaster ni Kosu say a year football ni year. Say local clubs here, just no be penny more. Almost being that level of commercial. I'm on Crophonia Juma, I'm a game no sweating yako ye. And you know, look at the number of people say store be upon 8 p.m. Because Nipa Babe Buso, no man Babe told us here. Check the number of people that those stores will employ. Into that football alone, creating employment for people in the society. Now you must say, you're penny for no other game, no more than one I home your myself. And no one see up on teens, any penny no winter blasters. And no, you didn't anymore. Oh, come be I blasters. Oh, be and say yellow or say white. Or be and say blacker or say yellow. Sabe be the euphoria and the awareness of blasters game, no, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
And that is the economic aspect of it. Say, Baba, ran here, Bomatia. Do not count the number of people on Beton Zoo. Shall mom beton Diane. Not checking the number of people or Mobeko pub or Mobeko bar or Mobeko hotels. I'm going to provide employment, any sika, the community yourself, everything. Into football in Genoa. And then US also open hotel a bookie. Oh, baby, I have a Bomatia, you know, just a Usika was ropa. It's World Cup, no? I provide the employment, and you expect those hotels out there to employ more people. It is a year football year, and your players, the administrators, and Kwan have benefited. And you didn't pay to Kwan Canada and US and Warrior. And who bet me a BMU, I extend the 10 hours of office now. But Ghanaians will benefit. Among for him so bad, what created a certain level of excitement. And you know, and not a time when I go in the bar, she need pay better Yana Jono. She need pay better Chiliana Jono. And she almost call stadium call her born after that game no Canada yeah we no imagine the kind of excitement omo and so ebetimi akriti you know football dia e boa maniema bebre koso e pege oman no e mo man ani badam Brazil so more a lot of production like we produce but we talk about Brazil and you hide everything only to mention football baby a game na pege do ma ba bi no Croatia you know a country kitwa bia o hwe baby a football do ma ba bi do look at Portugal and then Portugal will be
around 4 million.
Yes, and will be a referee president, the navigator, money, Colombo Diaz. It is Cristiano. She baby on one page of money, dear Babidu. It is a Joe. Yansu ya dear no football and dear Quabontin Cocotoye. And the baby jet is sitting in the midst of Luis Ronaldo, the cream de la cream of footballers on the baller. When it comes to club career, on me opia. It is because of the World Cup. It is because of the national team. It is a Joe. Football people for no muso when you're born, the Ebija Momaye, but Montia say they will go, others will come, your position no remain the same. See a year born year, and your blaster just in Kwan will be a baby aquacoto. But local clubs and so on. Among for Baquacoto, Jesse, I'm a club and so eating a so we need to look at it beyond the excitement and the few people are more enjoyed by getting visas and on moving to this car. Name Mumienche the country as a whole. See a year football here, you know, and I do 11. Who has participant Crofwada? But they'll be from 1 a.m. Safina Martin and Nigeria Okofia Kwakoda. It tells you a dear blaster and a grind said then ye new, said you. So imagine, say, if you are building a win some side, now you're teaming about to quarterfinal, you're teaming about to semi-finals, you're winning AFCON.
No.
11 p.m.
Where are 11. 11. After the game. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. After the game, no one. Okay. And that's some kitu akra. I don't much say baby chrono. Sets. And so the Kou bombing. Classic Club 57. Kou bombing. And also na honye easy. Kou bombing no. Kou bombing no. Na enye easy. As my after 1-0. In the next, so free hodi and not just a couple of 3 baby. E kala kopio. Kou bombing. Class 57. And yeah, easy. I'm on for you when in rap. Papa. Every game no so. When it's no, and who some and I did Bremo. All right. Kesman Television, Kesman 3.3, 92.9. Accra into the Penifoi can say Drew. Baby. Enko yene boss and no bekoya. I am on for beyond total crew. And I say, I know the football people. The Enya Mamu Debbie. Go any Jenny Banana Makoya, Monshan Kofo, many Jew memo. Your blasters in Goyi in Bonio. A win over Panama. Nankai Bob Pa said a name black stars.
You need to go to the one on more. You know, where a baller. Ya buy ye bashi ya you would ya kunya last minute.
Yeah, almost baby buy near Bantuma High Street. Yeah. Easy crowd.
Wow,
yes.
Bantuma a group stage.
Bantuma no. Yes.
Wow. Group stage first game against Panama.
What is that no go to honorable Sampai?
What's uncle Bantumazo?
Some me mo on coffee.
No.
I bridge no me free on am service call.
Na say o
Canada na pool.
Go to Sampai no.
Kala ofri I overhead na say pa da hokwa ho
Na be say me come person me hwe krom. Di me fa ba.
Traffic we can ba. One must do it now.
Go to honorable Sampai.
And I want to be sitting.
Oh, you trust in a shake na is that na fe na me rese.
Come on, so mun free kala nim bebre as a ben na mu zoom yeah because na ye pe dark bi grama no. Oh, munya sa oh. Kala na jimi.
And I don't want to waste.
Banko trust sabi me twam duty free.
I did that so do we any. We dey na we ebo nim no.
We ebo nim. Wow. Kisak pa. Se bo nim yesetere. Okay. Pa by what setere. That's gravity.
The abo for so gada I also lead this you subobi.
Okay.
Abo hu ni.
Okay.
So almost say MC no.
Okay.
I wo afija kwa abresa so de mount to giant screen e wo na nya asem.
Okay. To we ebo nim.
Okay.
Kisak pa. I see. When you on the server a pub one.
Pub ne drinking by different.
Oh, you need a pub, you need drinking.
I started from VC10. I started from VC10. Now, Baba. I'm the pub upgrade of bar.
Calaboy.
Kawaii,
Drinking bar.
All right. Mama Black Stars. Yeah, beshe team no performance no kakraba. This me call na me could di we confirm message kakra. Eddie Free Dr. Amuzu and so nkrato. Me yenti Dr. Oso kakra nsani atwaso.
To Herbal Clinic. Na ye de dobia ba e fe no Amuzu garlic bitters. Ye dura e mamoje die fusane e woni padua nu mu. Ye dura e bua ma obia ne pressure e wosoro e ba fom pa. Obi so a otie mi a wadro srade abro so obehia Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitter prevent numbness. So obi se mensa anasa minan 83 nedro eye Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters controls urine flow. Dear odun so bebre na so basa no onye Amuzu garlic no mu a emeso tikura. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent sciatic pains. Obi say doctor me to ase twetwe me unya Amuzu garlic no mu atu edi. Amuzu garlic bitters is good for stroke patient. Obi anya stroke, obu a stroke na bone nkaye unya Amuzu garlic no atu edi. Sama dre na sofu bi anya stroke for years. What thought wa me nupa anom ai na wetimi asore ananti waka. Amuzu garlic bitters boost the immune system and fight infection. Say utie me na say uyo chembe wu yare bia ba bekra wa. Kopa Amuzu garlic no mu en ne mo ho ye de na kutie nyarewa. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent body weakness. Obu ha so Amuzu garlic bitters dilate the arteries e bia intinimu mamoja edefusani yie pa. Amuzu garlic bitters support the pancreas. Amuzu garlic no pancreas ho ya de ne modidi a ekotwetwe sugar na glucose na mu no me so te mass sugar e ba normal. Amuzu garlic bitters improves vision. Obu ho a ne pressure was with man de hunu wo form. Onya Amuzu garlic no ma buaw ma friends woni na ai wisi no we hu ade yie pa. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent palpitation. Nipa bia home by insesa home no e wosu bebre sa kope Amuzu garlic nenom. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent insomnia. Obu ha obre pansa wada ye frade basic any sulfur e ye rich Amuzu garlic mu ye ko gu mu a na ma body ne home na home bo se nche na wada iti die na ho ede ma no kope Amuzu garlic bitters nenom. Amuzu garlic bitters rich in allicin and selenium, which helps improve blood circulation on the male sex organ. Inti bema osi oda homa chia ntini bema kano. Kopa Amuzu garlic no mwe. No mo jeni die fusane enko bema no honada chia watini nka. Amuzu garlic bitters is rich in agioni. Ena musa agioni ninti ebo ema awodi akwa no ho ban. Ema sebuo, ema kosu atuo nyina no, emani nyina kosu kama ti oba obuni se a embe yie ube hia Amuzu garlic bitters. Oba on person na wo eti konsu hia Amuzu garlic bitters. Uko drugstore, pharmacy, anase herbal shop biara ube nye bi ato. Upedro se mi se bi nso a no afra mi nama 0247 776743 0247 77 6743. Amuzu Herbal Clinic Mauji Hiochalo. Mema etiefo nyina akwa aba.
All right. Yemra Dr. Amuzu and so message or the man no. Mon friend numbers no na money doctor the how bia koka na fa kire no the product no tobi na ebeboa papa. Doc, ave yemra match no so kakra. Yeah.
I'm say Ghana for any journey there. Udi akira videos no baby was just over home. You know I'm saying we so SG Mo.
Oh, okay.
And I do 1 AM.
SG Mo. Oh, okay.
The show, no?
Okay, wow.
And also honum so
hey. I see.
It wasn't easy.
The other Dr. Su.
Dr. Sudi. Or not Barman in
champion. Yeah, maybe a 7.
Maybe a 7.
Already, I'm going.
Now, let's who knew no trying not to show. I will be to why you will be to saying I can.
But you didn't go for the animals.
I'm in Chakumbulu. I'm in charge of Jamasi in the Shea Kumbulu. Who be some say, when you Jamasa in a bar, what can say? I'm saying the only people. This one, this one.
No, game.
General, I think that first of all, the coach on the starting 11, for me, one position. And na am in Kakra with the starting level, and I think with the artist game post for me, in the game on the wheels boy, the DPP say there will be change in terms of a number 1 position in the Black Stars. Clearly now our evidence, our confidence, our Tizigizo, and first half on the Juma Tizigi, at the DPP say indeed the technical team decision to play him as number 1 was not a bad choice. Uprefri mono Asari and Asari also gave us a top-notch performance. For me, I was impressed with the goalkeepers. The fullbacks were just good. And Marvin Senanya, I think he's brought some level of stability. Or a right fullback, and he gives you some balance. Okonenimuye and also a defending so very well. I saw an improved performance from Gideon. In fact, a back line for me were solid. Ajete and sometimes they do baby confidence Bobu Kunya no more the building but or the no nonsense type no a boy free honum. He did his work as a centre back, and I also think far in Finfi honuma Caleb Yirenkyi and Elisha Usu. I saw a better performance from Elisha too. Also one position and I ain't too sure. Between Elisha and Kwesi Sibo, when and coach in the best starting. And from the Wales game, the two of them played. Elisha was the better player in that game. And then he opted for Elisha. And I think Elisha also played well. He worked well, ran very well, tackled well throughout the game, and it was good for me. Abranti Efeni Nuyama was on the right flank, and Obo, what do you call it, Semenyo on the left, and then we had Kamara and Susu behind Jordan Ayew. First of all, now me a surprise about he starting Kamara the starting level Sulemana, because I was thinking Isahaku for me was going to be a better player than Sulemana, but the coach had confidence in him. Oh sure, one person and now among for full Zenka any coin so Kobe name Ponke say Joseph Pencilco Sulemana Kamara Dean, but coach nature said yes or can 26-man squad no keke. He's even part of a starting level. It tells you the kind of confidence he has in the boy. You know, all in all, I don't think a game a Ghana for Ubetimaka say ye bobo be bree. Semenyo for me throughout the first half was basically a passenger in the game, mostly na what top plot or left down born on shed in Bebre. Jordan Ayew several occasions was isolated up front. In terms of energy, any bibiano na Panama phone was racing ye. I think it took Atizigi's brilliance and a save yen or the first half no in particular. I am a yen to me and consider go. Few chances are in yen so no yen to me and shut down your way, but general substitutions and tactical changes. Our game no a catcher was there. We have a good coach. I'm saying this because when na Semenyo Husono, Opiano Edinba Beshin Finfin, that is when I who says Semenyo a bad game anymore. And it changes in so a lot by Brendan Thomas Asante and then Isahaku coming in the game, they really helped. Jordan was not that influential in the game. If be another coach Jume be a man wouldn't hold up play. Otherwise, I felt Nanke say changing and them. But general, I feel na Mati Dientia Michaelasian na or bo Abrantia ye friend Caleb Yirenkyi Abaso. Who's a Caleb by and na ye born or right fullback. but Michael Essien enim no Nordland.
Okay.
Enti Okana who asem say the boy is a super boy, na the energy is something extraordinary. Into share your game against Wales, you didn't free bench by go now you share against Wales and or share no general similar. So later Umbenya go no Diamaya or no start build up no from midfield when you know and or run ya baba finish here. If you go back to the game again, ube go no ebiema. Ube say in fact or count no muji ball no free Panama ni no ensem. And then when he had the ball, Oji ball we or Dima Semenyo no when you know he ran on the corner, then he came to finish it. And you are talking about 90 plus 4 minutes. Until that time, no any lazy midfielder after winning the ball, Ebejina, he has extraordinary energy. Or running from the beginning to the end, tackling and chasing every ball, covering every grass, and go no share no. So munko echire kakra bi ampamcho munko echire kakra bi na yenhwe ball na time na ono no ogi ball no adane ball no de ama Semenyo in Ghana's own half and was running ya ba finish ball no clearly so wa eye sene or the saying Brendan Thomas Asante only push akwa na ogi ball no ansa na opia ma Semenyo two pass na the two he's still running even Semenyo slow down overtaking Semenyo. Then he went there tapping. This was at a point in time I may disagree with Andy. Sometimes tapping goes general. You need extra effort to put yourself in the right position and do the tapping. Because boy, we are Semenyo to born the man we are and Korean be a kubijina, but he never stopped. And opay na me share minim se bi a chom de be maya. Okay, this was on the goal. No? And also
Ghana Wales.
Ghana and Wales. I think say yes. If they go back, Ubama said he was involved only Pia ball then he's still running. That's him. He picked the ball, passed it, and then he continued running. And then eventually he came to finish it. You need a lot of energy to be able to do this. And open no mu yini papa carpentry shop. Ewo eye bechem. And Sebi Kofi Kenyatta si bidie rura ne ba no and then there was a white shirt obia so be yeni da so mo ho bia so mbe me video na be say he came from somewhere but a tent of hard work, dedication and commitment we a picture but if they can get us the video ne papa na see what in the picture abbo ne carpenter shop no see now move more video now here maybe later part
we'll show you.
You know, all in all it was a good game. Ghana for me would have to improve our performance.
That
is it. Papa ne carpentry shop no into electric pole or they video no be zoom media ko papa ne carpentry shop.
I see.
Carpenter ni ne ba no ene on a day sidia she Ghana fu nyina afnum.
Okay. Bechem.
And know the people of Bechem where somewhere see the first Bechem ni Wakobo World Cup. Now was a World Cup.
And Bechem ne nyasem ketwa kra. Me the video na ama ya pages me nim se Osaka.
E se kronin kwanti anu be wurema mo pe kala bibi nsi ho.
Yes. 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 As a more than 10 time cry. We're the first player out of Black Stars, right? Okay. Bechem no. And running easy cry.
General, and be said, Yami Nadia, sometimes any pantias you. This boy, if Pate was there, either he won't start or at this point in time he might not be in.
Okay.
It's a true baby at the bet to be an affair.
Okay.
Because if Pate is there, it's difficult say Omobe drop Elisha on way 8 to say Pate 8 you know. Elisha and Siboni is 6 into it's either Pate was going to be on the field at that time or at that time can be a NFL. And trust you me, Pate can win that ball, but doing that follow up after 90 plus 5 minutes and run to that one, you won't get it from Pate.
Okay.
You won't get it into Dinyami Biano.
All right. Your more I Bekade Afaho. Though we won, but to be honest, this Ghana team is the worst among all. the African teams that have played in the first round, considering their opponents. Even Tunisia, who lost 5-0, who lost by 5 goals, played better than Ghana. Even Tunisia, who lost by 5 goals, played better than Ghana. This isn't the Ghana team we know at the World Cup. What will make ESPN and Fox TV commentators quote how Ghana wishes Asamoah Gyan is in top shape to come back and play up front for the team, unquote. When the camera captured him, who gave the MVP to Semenyo? He wasn't even Ghana's best player. Lastly, the least said about some of the players, the better, because their level isn't up there. Their level isn't out to the Black Stars. Ababio Michael, the watch on the doors, you see,
Michael. You see, Ababio, if you say it's a Ghana and they are the worst African team over there, I disagree.
Those who have played so far.
Looking at the opponent. Sweden has shared Tunisia 5-1. FIFA ranks Sweden 38. Ghana, Eluzi 2. Ashe Panaman 1-0. FIFA rank Panaman 34th. And even per FIFA ranking, Sweden now or share Tunisia 5. No, onye a better team. And Saint Panama. Panama no yenimo North America ho na o mention ntino. Ama like respect for them no form. But who share games no mabono. Any preparation in the venue ni location I able North America near there. You don't disrespect and disregard them that way. And I say, oh share baby. Yes, Panama is 33rd. I think the winner upgrading Ghana about 73rd.
Yeah.
Panama call 34th. That is the ranking of Panama. And Sweden are also a better opponent. According to FIFA ranking, Sweden is ranked 38. Sweden national team no almost qualify. Even a bubble don't qualify. And it's Obeshe Tunisia 5-1. Na Ghana share Panama 1-0. You can't convince me that Ghana opponent weaker. Into Siashano Wana. Assassin Tunisia. Currently the statistics and the results doesn't support that.
Andy Bride Nafi Ninkomoka Caleb growing up was an attacker and was nicknamed Aguero. And in fact that's how he's called here at Beijing by his folks. So we didn't understand why he was being used as a right back. But then it is what it is. Because and so okay. Gideon Mensah was not himself. There was a big gap for the Panama team anytime they had the ball and gave them the chance to use his flanks as a threat in the entire first half. Okay, one of the Swapia, we are at Renadjane. They also did Abraham, I don't know. And the in free post, your defense, lateral, center backs, midfield, nearby attack, near players, coach, no strategy or the core game. Now, among those who busa party absence, Philly and I am Philly absence.
We lack a player.
In our game against England, yes, someone in for party me ball and I am for we are in Kobo. Questions no does be. Yeah, addresses are issues.
England match the coach of got back. I'm suspecting so we got back because they do. Untimi Ame Moreno and Caesar Blackman. Untimi or more wins there. And he said Maduke Rashford the NBA. Yeah. I'm suspecting medical catch or set tournament na could be unfunctioning teams here could naturally. That's a job that be American. So who say we are in a defensive shape, don't be surprised because we don't have the quality to attack our opponents. Inti ball no ye kon ye kwa naturally. Even against any opponent, we are going to stay defensive in a low block. You know, I don't want a situation whereby I will be singled out. Say a kasi Gideon Mensah, Ame Moreno, a far right side in the first. I didn't know I'm a boy. With the exception of the goal and the few transitions here in the last 20 minutes. But I boy in answer you tell me you want to mass throughout. Or much you want to mass. Until you decide to see a single out certain players there. I don't think it's a excitement in it between I know. You bet me I enjoy so much. But you know, me started from a pool. Atizigi. The Atizigi they buy a first half against Wales. You never said that performance alone. Emmanuel the North no over Asari. The first game at the World Cup, the same thing this year. Now, outside that goal, you said, who saves outside the Maya in the first half? You don't need the magician to tell you, say, the game will grow from the Korean games, the Uruguayan games, from to Wales, Austria, anybody or Babylon. You know, Sabon the back within the system, any 18-year bossman, or show personality, an ability to come out, I'll be picking ball in the midst of the attackers, Jose Luis Rodriguez, Besanis, and then Waterman. 3 guys now no land said, "Yo, she tell me be or decided say, almost the ball by 18 because you know the first 20 minutes, a Juma, and say, your fullbacks near very weak, and you know, Obi a check on a team that's also pay weakness, but be our best start here apart from having a very light midfield. No, over here defense, no, and your defense, no, oh, cha, you know, that is another save from Lawrence Atizigi. And actually, oh dear, but be a body by 18 bots in the Biajuna or say, go no bet me a dada than ye. In Tienra, he did so well, and Oche crosses are no more de ba or mutidi from left, right, anytime on the ball, 18 bots. A ball in the midst of certain players to me, pay no about pinch or about punch a ball, no, I was slow. Atizigi was solid and also personality within the game. Or why he deserves to be our number one, and you know, game or that, would you look at this one? Oh, you know, pinball, no baby. And you know, Maka said, if you want to stay in a defensive game, and you goalkeeper behind the chassis, you need a goalkeeper or Bema these kind of numbers. You need goalkeeper or Bema these kind of saves. You need a goalkeeper or Bema personality inside the area, or what that anticipation to read. Say, ball no be cross, ball no be move. I have to dive. I have to stretch. I have to go by this technique. And I know there Atizigi at the Maya in the first half. You know, I know Atizigi signing a pass mark bill, and clearly he's showing consistency. Still in goal post, you know. Benjamin Asare by in the second half, calm, cool, and collected. And anytime you know somebody ball never 18 in BR, almost say, or when the balls are never 18, they are no more firepower, never fame. But you know, Bob Bakukran were bar Sariswa, Nehopo ye. She the last minute ball now Orlando Mosquera epimo yellow. She quite of fast so cheap ball no line and one. And look at this one, how we see Kulusu, Angel now, Christian Martinez, Antimian Fabono, Antimi Antoine. And right in terms of goalkeeping, said you 2 goalkeepers in Obiaya there. And almost say given the platform, they were sell. But for me, Atizigi was my man. Pen a Juma ultimate, and I was there. Oh, Panama for now. No more shooting abilities. Papa. Was a new boy we go. But we so could share top team beer by a pass and better on your cross of that. You know, boy, who share any boy, who share top player beer we go. But all the crossing your boy. In terms of attacking quality, no of and you give it to the goalkeepers and say, and no be in Juma. If you goalkeeper and then you come to the defense. Gideon Mensah and then Marvin Semenyo. You know, I don't think they can offer more than what we saw.
That's so many. So many.
And you saw their mother born their red house because these are normal players that won't mean tackle one. You know, how no music TZ fullbacks. Almost stretch it, no more teasy, no more to crosses, never both left, right, center. Into your fullbacks in the do. Almost exploited the weakness of our fullback. But so okay, second half now. Marvin Erezine ban actually obey tough. Gideon said the second half too was a bit tougher. I want to make it sure say line is some more when you show you. Into a chase or rare. No the ball never central. No but diagonal pass. Across the right side. Into who's on board in no more picking at the edge of the 18 boss. Into not an eye-pleasing performance from the 2 fullbacks, but I think say grew game in the second half. Marvin Semenyo, you know, and the second start, our blaster knew, and this is the World Cup. Inti ono kra no beti na se kakra. Onye obi obo top level football. Say ojina top grade 8 team. Inti I think his performance was okay and Gideon in the second half for me. So okay. Meaning say going forward, you better discuss how they can improve against better opposition because you know Panama for we there ultimately rely on them so much. Now to the central defense. You know they did so well for the second time, right? Ajete and then Jerome, yeah. You know, yeah, the simple things then right. Minimal errors, no. The only problem they say pressure na buy na Ajete bubusim dodo. But you know, pressure na ye bano emunsima na abebo because you know that one is better than so be pass ball no way chiri ho. Ami ababe dia say and she play Jose Luis Rodriguez out. Play Benasis out. Play Padam Blackman or Waterman out. Into the three guys no be lead the line for 80 my friend Panama so here. No matter the kind of ball at the wing backs at the bar 18 balls no. And Timia landed in any of the attackers. And only a Juma Jerome Opoku and Ajete and you know I want Jerome Opoku ball was a penalty. M was a referee. Mr. Referee that ball was a penalty. They play and it Jerome boot to no. That ball was a penalty.
Yeah. Against them.
Yes.
Against Panama.
Yes.
Yeah.
That ball was a penalty. But Referee
no time by minutes by and
it was the second half.
It was the second half.
Not Jerome Chi emum ne hwe goal nti no koni.
Or ombe na yen kasa.
And also a piano.
Nti you know the center back they did well even in the second half. Omu change omu guys no omu ani musadi different guys by no still answer work for a team. Your friend Panama. Nti for me the central defense you know they did well. Now midfield. You shall say na me who say Elisha dia number 6 biya. The simple things: tackle, win the ball, release, protect the back line, and almost shield throughout. So who expected so much ball and fan progress on fan transit here? No. Only sa quality na idea sir. And until now the coach quickly or the Zibo buy no. And who says Zibo be change be stabilize everything in midfield. Okay. Until Elisha for me as number 6 for a start a long time, you know, not yet quick, but the instructional coach in the man said, if the 4 and 5 no stay there, you have no option than just to stay in front of the 4 back and stay protect the back line. Born almost stretch out back on 93. 18 months now making sure say Assembia NC and only a Juma Elisha and for me, you know, he was just okay. Yirenkyi, he progressed the ball so well, not so much of dominance. But to be good, but you know, your midfield very, very light. You need numbers, you need quality. Into you best struggle against opponent. Then Omuma Carlos
Ghana strength kesepa midfield.
Yes, you know, I need strength kesepa no. Say ye nya bibia, you know, football you taking it for granted, you know. Say na we expect so be. Ye nya ya do say be football na me national team na ko level a fata say do. Until anyone wants to give you it is even difficult to pinpoint some of the Ghanaian players or the football players. You need to see partners or more. Who look at you almost say we say no crown. Yeah, you know. It is difficult to be looking at them. So Obama midfield were very light, you know, almost dominating throughout. It do be na ball what is said there. Almost the issue training, you know, but almost so intimate and yet man here say both game na dominate. Also to the ball to attend no almost went to me and then he take advantage of it. Indeed, Caleb was okay in midfield. You know, time Kamadi Suleiman call up on the buy. There are a lot of issues about Kamadi Suleiman call up. Politics, undeserved, also Weber. But 2 games are Carlos Cruz Abun as a Joe starting. And interesting to see Kamadi Suleiman so starting ahead of the likes of Fatawi Shakum in the national team. I'm not saying it's a fatal way, but say you watch a Kamadi Suleiman. You born or born, and you that done the same thing out of the mind. It's in himself list or a player over starting now you starting from the bench. But Carlos Cruz will train a tactical planner. He won't pace. Our players on betting are taking on 1v1. And it feels within the team. So okay, so go anymore. open player or a quick player waiting ama 1v1 situations, player waiting a create chance the amount. It is Kamal Suleiman. But say yo, Kamal are failing under all the coaches.
Wow.
We're failing under all the coaches.
Do you think that's still a man a chance?
Oh, you know,
the performance
he trains well.
Okay.
He trains well. And you know, offer a team more.
For Carlos Onimino.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And upon me, no, me catch it on the show. The coach feels that the game planner upon. If there's anyone to push the ball forward, now bet me I created that direction. And we're anymore. It is Kamal Suleiman. But you know, 2 games now, or the performance no of him. He need to back up. Indeed, I think his call up was more of a tactical one than the political one. Ghanaians see a lot of people say like Omuhono. Indeed, oh, you know, on you be about blaster, I was started games, and even if games I was started crying Marco. But you know, he failed yesterday, and I think say he need to back up going forward.
I also think that Brendan Thomas Asante deserves some commendation. When you run, anyhow, or escape that tackle, you need to be extremely quick to escape that tackle. And you do the final phase, you know. A conya butre a year that lay off, no. My dream said, Juma no more here, Nimus and Kobema, Kamal Dean Abayano, and a Brendan by Obabe Edemano. Because this ball was more of a 50-50. You need to be extremely quick to evade that tackle. And we do on Unya Butreba because he could have gone, so be decided so no Abebashi. Don't forget he's an attacker, but when you have to pass, you know. I think time will be deal parking, so no. Or Treze. The money was for saying Kamal Dean, and maybe anyone was say next game he could start ahead of Kamal Dean.
And to know or midfield, no, over starting why not?
Depending on the Semenyo.
Yes.
Sepatiba.
No, Panama game, no.
Panama game.
Yeah, okay.
For a start, the Omwa.
Okay.
Now the Zibo about say the coach in the buy.
Not one for Zibo started.
You know, make me start it depending on the because say Carlos Quilla started ya Zibo.
Okay.
I'm made for that back one started. So I'm not starting ya Zibo. But in his absence, you need stability in front of the back line. And I think the stability doing the defensive work, Elisha will do that more. But so Zibo will do more passing and the simple things than Elisha. So it depends on the tactical planner. Coach now on the Bebono Edeba, and then I'll be decided to be choose and I'll be choose. But for me, the constant player within the team, paired no listenable, and I'll go in for Caleb. But in the England game, me the Zibo Beba, me bo Caleb no bo pataka.
Okay.
Because you, and no the Okobo two central Caleb on Elliot and the Jude Bellingham declarise 3. Two Kubo 2 the Ombe expose.
Okay.
For any game there, if you are going for 2, no problem. But me, say England game now make I going for 3. Zebo, Caleb, Thomas Tepa to gain stability. Into Ubeche, Declan Rice Bako, and the senior tobacco, Jude Bellingham Bako.
Okay.
Now I triangle no midfield. Maybe on Meko be no move. And next idea, you know, you be in trouble.
But Partey available, and can be using.
Partey available,
yeah.
You know, yes.
Okay.
I will use him. Said you. And no, I share ball as so who team. Shake it said, yeah.
Yes.
You needed somebody to bring some calmness and stability.
Yes.
Because any ball no cry, a ball no cry, we are. The Adibay no yen lose ball in term cry netting. Party bema or that thing. Obey recycle possession. Obey nyabo tre time where a ball no cry anymore conti. You may still need him, but the question then will be say, are you dropping Caleb now about party and how by a day is another interesting thing.
Caleb, the bedroom there, I mean, this will be drop. Obi,
just order the number 10.
yes, upper baby didn't say.
Maybe a do the Obi and drop.
No one.
Because
Obi no starting from the bench.
You need for that. Ne how finfi. You need especially say Antate Brandon Thomas Asante Kradia. And I want to believe that Asante Kradia starting now. Obeko right or on the left. But centrally it will be tough. Unless we are going for 3-5-2 or 3-5-1-1 or 4-4-1-1. Yes, idea. It's a dry number 10, but he plays more of or move to the left. No, a cover game no be a free waba. It's you know Caleb the 2 games 2 goals. Or 17 in the position. I'll be a Kabian and Baby Pibi na account.
All right. You mentioned other players, no, as it's anymore. Nothing the Ashe England match, no, and so now I'm saying Partey my can Cote d'Ivoire forward. Is it Eli denied entry to Canada for the Germany class. It was a Saturday. Germany and Cote d'Ivoire. Now, also no, yeah, man a visa. Okay, over match fixing investigations in France. Cote d'Ivoire center forward. Into also no, Ibia Kano party, the Ibia Kano. I am on a visa because investigation the course of the day or match fixing beer the DRPM into Enamsa and Canada immigration officials no. I'm on a visa. I'm on Engram. Kesben television. Kesben 3.3. Before say overcall attack one. Meko now kofa. Nkratoka krebi aba. You call Gentleman Dental Clinic. Now for most nkrato aba eba beto asu diamond.
But at the bad Gentleman Dental Clinic. Gentleman Dental Clinic. Aswe ya sin hojuma. Komo a yebi di efa tooth replacement home. Se osie tu na wasi yebo for e de hye homa. Nya hwensunsu anso a se wosi tu no wan hye for fry betimi e de abrɛw. De di kan enipa esen enipa ni monyam. Ukɔ nipa mu na wo kasa. De yehwe e ye wosen. De ebo ma wotimi didi e ye wosen. O kasa de ebo ma words bi wo ha wotimi pronounce ye so e ye wosen. Ye didi dwuma gya hodo bebree. Ndi se esen tu a ehu behia se obeba ne ahye foforo enso e ho e de amawo. Nso obi wo ha ne se no na ba kusie nim ba kusie kire. Enya ade a ehye nkran. Gyenyeme de etu ensa afɔtetu na mɔbra ne nye ese ne foforo emfa nhye ho so emfa mawo. Afen so nipa osine owaluma eboa ema obon no ekipi in good shape. So we see to no one replacement sa side of the bone ebetimi atum amana yi anase ebetimi ebuagum se na ya yeta aka no amana yi maintenance na sa ha no ento to anamɔbra se ese na atu no ye nhye foforo e wo ho mfa mo ese na wo ba ye omu ahodo bebree ye wo ese na ba ko a ehye wa obetimi yi wa de wa hohoro ho no wasa hye na ade ba ko wa bonten se nipa do na agiri se de wo sha obetimi yi no ntimi fa didi enye sa na tie ye ma wa obetimi de didi obetimi de akasa obetimi adwuma dia wodo bia wodi di bia no ye omu ahodo mienu ye wo flexible one ye ta fa ne va plus no e na afa ye wo acrylic e na afa ye wo de ehye wa untimi emfa wonsa nka bi na se untu bi eno so e fixed prosthesis eno so tu ana mo ba Gentleman Dental Clinic ye be ye enso de amount ye omu ahodo mienu ye wo PFM ana se porcelain fused to metal and our fancy or back on so a FN implant and maintenance fee to an amobra gentleman. Say, we send a true one, the Gentleman Dental Clinic, your bebo, near restore or smile on a back to send a night. Tell her Gentleman Dental Clinic, a cheap one, ya fine cry, gonna have fine in a Gentleman Dental Clinic, or hey, or Accra, Gentleman Dental Clinic, 2 branches, or Accra. The first one, Nungwa, right after Nungwa Senior High School, who do any check Antamantono, when Sabin Kunso pay Gentleman Dental Clinic branch or any NDC office no and I say Italian pub in a dear Michelle Ewunwa. I feel so atomic down, but make a benyara about. What do I need check typhano? When Sabin Kunso pay Gentleman Dental Clinic branch back Kunso ha, ye dear Juma dear. I feel so at Santa Manta Mukumase or here at Report Junction, Total Filling Station no Echi pay, what do I need HG no? When Sunny Fast pay, ye nay air Methodist School never at Report Junction no, and a dear and Michelle. I feel so Kumasa while here at Tonsu High School Junction. Traffic light na se wa pe Gentleman Dental Clinic branch ba go so e wo ha ye di adwuma di e wo ho Kofor bia so wo he Gentleman Dental Clinic ye wo Central Police Station no enchemu ho ape ye ne Central Market no ene di animhwe a ye di adwuma di ho abonsan na wo Central Police Station enchen ho na takra den so wo he Gentleman Dental Clinic branch na pipe no traffic light Tadisco Junction ho a enka ne bebi ana GM Bank e wo no sa abonsan ko na mu na Gentleman Dental Clinic ye wo ha ye di adwuma di Afla so Gentleman Dental Clinic ewo EcoBank story building na EcoBank ewo ase no esoro pe na wo Gentleman da obehu ye ewo afla wo afi odu ani kochirem ewo techima no so abono mantemu Gentleman Dental Clinic ewo Magazine Road Enkom Hotel achiwa pe ni AY Ahmed ene di animhwe ewo techima afi so esire mantemu so yewo Tamale Gentleman Dental Clinic branch ewo Tamale Tishigu the post office no any di anihwe anase adjacent the MTN main office na ye di adwuma di e wo honom ti Ghana ha fa na nyina the Gentleman branches no akweti Ghana ha nyina utu anamon ba ye behwew ne aboa na osere na okasa so akoyi e di amaw so TV na se a ye numbers ni egu ase no betima frɛ Gentleman Dental Clinic e wo sa homato for you so 054-990-6588 Ofra doctor ebeje so say inquiries no make ebeje so ni aboa now so serious no kasa so akoye di amount. Gentlemen, it's time for you to smile again.
Okay, yes, I am a Makwaba Biumde about midfield action, Kesben television. All right, Andy, now you drew any more. Ndi yɛnhwɛ hɔ nom so kakra na sila na manfo mo kɔ enjoy stadium hɔ no yɛmfa Brekum Chelsea owner president ɔno so ɔkɔ gina nipa yia anya sam gitu akra amofa dwantoa president na ne tiri nkwabo gina tiri wo sa gina ni kakra
yes we finally
Chelsea draining nipa ntino bende ɛhɔ na betuani tension no so stress no so hard do nti ɔno so the course wɔ hɔ no all right yɛnto aso
you know now to anymore Nyama was a player I'll be article and say from the right side he's supposed to take on players now the passes no a bray clearly Oshe because they were playing 3 back at the line no more defending with 5 need the be a way children no more a day the amount until or jibon or tries to obey the flex and no dazzle the way through but never for because anytime you be blessed to a side to make sure so bet me a connect to him. But in all, you know, I think he was just an average performance. A player from India who had your better words game in him. And no bien expected or best started, or to me best started. And I think that going forward, it's a fitness level on a basra or better far more because you know, I know you'll be any you bet me. Until I think it's a pay defensive structure down favor in that plan into man who so much from a Semenyo from the right. Semenyo. Semenyo trimunya ne de se onya man of the match jinwa enra na ne ball no boy ne man of the match baby Ghana a team ne abobo play at 5 or we ball money on count Panama for ne ball or boy ne share na share omo nti obi e man of the match omo go ball modin but ball no omo ball ne no aya abomu kota say jinwa we were totally outplayed on the football play into no being our biggest guy and everybody looking up to him
omo boye pa
you know omo boye pa yo mo boye ka so bi achewa bo ya enu bi no omo de call e no omo de ko school ankasa ma so omo de ko school nti Semenyo you know it shouldn't be slowly headed to a man of the match park no so only player wo so ogine ho Brandon Thomas Asante born na no born Semenyo no what oboss abo because all the big guys show what tournament in say bibi be see ayo omo na say ma BBC and you know I who say from Semenyo the first half, the second half, who just a single take on from him. Who is speed work, no? Who house here so direct, no? Who's all cause threat to the back line of a team, my friend, a Panama, and you know, Pep, the level, no? And a Kodoba, ne, Giovanni Ramos, and a black man, or say a stop a Semenyo 20 minutes don't touch it, but no, it's you know, going forward, and I think say. Maybe no fringe in there, but I had the last game against Wales. But Joe, Semenyo in the Blaster GC, and yet into on back it up, no making sure say going forward, no. Or bet me a step up because I'm night, yeah, or no. So bet me a step up. I bring it the best. I'm a Ghana, so your flag let me a fly high. And no idea
against Wales, oh boy.
No, me say no be a one more. No, okay. Tina one more, and obey now start. I do not, and no I'm going. Let's not deceive ourselves.
Jufu say they never mind the man or match no man.
Me hear name me no back we din me no maybe in the past no the man Brandon Thomas Asante. Yeah. And then assist. Okay. Pre-assist son of friend no na you we there. Apart from no hwe baby Thomas Asante ji hwe Caleb hwe Franco highlight Caleb ha. Into this pass and you know adwuma ni nyina ya ha. Adwuma ni nyina ya ha.
This boy.
Yes. A German in ha and I was every grahano. So was our connecting. Yeah. And look at the sequence. First one was skip defender. No. Second one was Timmy the ball